going on, y'all?
Hi, everyone.
It is us again, my son, Colton.
Colton.
And I'm Dad. So now we're going to be taking a look at the next part of the part 2 of what we are putting together. From the 1980s, we're going to be taking a look at this right here. Do y'all know what this is?
That's a crossword puzzle book there.
This is our next installment of the Puzzler.
The Gobots Puzzler Combiner.
So, with that said, we will show y'all what the next installment is here in a minute. So we will see y'all here in a minute.
Stay tuned.
So, here we are again. Welcome back, y'all. This is our part 2 of the Puzzler. And this renegade Gobot is called, could you already guess it? His name is Crossword. His name is Crossword. He turns into a orange Porsche 930T. So that is what he is modeled after. And of course, as you know, these are Gobots. So we're looking at something that is over 30 years old for sure. So this is our next installment, part 2 of putting together the Puzzler Crossword. And I'm going to let Colton take it from here.
So, as you could see, Crossword is a
Porsche.
Porsche.
Orange Porsche 930T.
A Porsche 930T car here, and as you can see, it's all casted in orange with some black painted in windows. And he does have a black spoiler at the back and also some sticker details here.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of like pinstripes, kind of, or just they're stripes that's they put on the hoods. No, they're stickers. They are.
I was looking at it really carefully, and I thought these were tampographed on, but no, they're just stickers.
I think. It's alright. Anyway, it's okay.
I actually think they are.
Okay. With these Gobots, of course, we got to be careful with them. So we're going to take our time. We're not going to get in a rush transforming them because they're liable to break if you're not careful.
And he does have some chrome headlights here and a black painted in bumper. And on the back, you do have some black paint on the back bumper here. And some chromed rims for the tires here. And on the bottom, you just see a lot of black here. And you do have a little visible head syndrome here on the bottom.
Little face reveal. So, hey, turn it backside right quick. Turn it upside down. Can you make out what that says? 1980. I guarantee you it's going to say 83 or 84. It shouldn't say 85.
84.
84. I knew it was one of those 2 years. Okay, so this Gobot was 1984 Crossword.
Right. And he does roll really well. And the tires are made out of rubber. And only 2 of these tires...
These 2 right there are cracked.
Oh, yes. These 2 tires right here are cracked. And also, this tire also has a crack, too.
Yeah, that's the problem with a bunch of these old Gobots when they're real rubber tires. You have to, I mean...
But this tire here is in great condition.
Well, 1 out of 4 can't be bad.
But the 3 of these didn't make it.
Didn't make it, no.
For its time.
But he does still roll, right? Yeah, he still rolls. So anyway,
if he has rubber tires on him.
Yeah,
because without them he would not.
Yeah.
Roll.
Got you. So I think it's a great looking Porsche. Actually, you know. So anyway, what do we do with this orange Porsche?
Well, since he is a Gobot or a Transformer.
Well, he's a Gobot. He's not a Transformer.
Right.
He's a Gobot. He's a renegade Gobot.
Because Gobots came out before Transformers.
Right.
But to like transform
him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can say that.
You want to take the back here and extend it all the way out. Mm-hmm. And you do also want to split the back apart.
The legs can split open a little bit more. Should be able to split open a little bit more. Or maybe that's it. Okay. Alright. Well, that's it. Okay. Yes, the legs can split out just a little. Not a lot.
Now you want to take these things here and slide them out to make his arms. And then you just take this part and flip it all the way around to make his head. And that's it. You're done.
Yes, that's it. There's not a whole lot to him. And that's pretty much it. That is Crossword. Let's zoom in on the head sculpt.
First I gotta get him situated here.
Okay.
And here's his head sculpt here.
Yes. That is his head sculpt right there. Like I said, this is... The Gobots were not over-complicated transformers to transform.
Right.
But he does have quite a bit of articulation for him to be his age for the time when they were making these. Now, if you're wondering, does he have die cast? Yes, there is a die cast a little bit in even this Gobot.
I think these things, his arms do kind of look like they're the die cast.
Okay. His arms right here are die cast. Okay. And then, let me go get my pin out. This part right here is die cast, where his legs are at. Right there. That's die cast. This is die cast. His arms. This is plastic. That's plastic. It's just his arms and his legs right here. Because you'll see why they're metal, because they actually need the metal in there for stability. For the part that he transforms into to create Puzzler.
Right. and giving a little 360 rotation here. And his legs are compressing down.
Yeah. It's
And his legs just came fused together again.
Yep. Okay. Right there.
And sometimes it can be a little tricky to get them split.
Right there is just he's got some age on him. he's a kind of a floppy mess.
And for articulation, his arms can rotate, and that's it.
No, he's got waist articulation.
Well, he actually does have waist articulation, but that's meant for his combined mode, which we'll get into.
So, like I said, this his arms can go all the way around. His waist can turn and spin. And his head, if you wanted to, can kind of look down. But that's more of transformation. And that's about all the articulation you're going to get out of Crossword.
Yes. So now let's get him into his combined mode.
Right. Okay. So you're going to flip down his head. You're going to tuck in his arms.
And
Then yeah.
compress together his legs. But leave this extended out, because you want to take his legs and his waist and spin them around. Then you're going to take the front part of the car and bring it all the way down so it looks like this. Then take this peg, flip it down, and this part here, you want to flip it all the way out to make his combined mode hand.
Right. Your combined mode hand, and then this is the combining port right here. This peg.
Yes.
This is the combining port, because this is the arm of the puzzler. And I'm trying to get it right there. So that part right there goes into his body cavity as far as a connection. So.
And his elbow here, it's supposed to like slide up to make his actual elbow, but it is gonna keep on sliding back down.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it slid down to kind of make it look like he has an actual elbow. But that is his combined mode limb for puzzler.
Crossword. So with these Gobots, they're not over complicated transformers. As you heard him, 1984. So this was a Gobot from back in the time. So all you Generation X people out there, y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all had him.
Oh, and I think I forgot to like do a little size comparison with him and his teammate, which is
not a problem, Rube. So, like I said, these Transformers, these Gobots. You got me saying Transformers now. Gobots. This puzzler set was unique in its own way, but They weren't, you know, they could never compare to Transformers, but they did make the spotlight before Transformers a year earlier.
And here he is next to his
teammate
here.
His teammate Rube. So now you have Crossword and you have Rube. Both renegades from the Challenge of the Gobots, and they formed the Puzzler. He forms one part of the leg. He forms one part of the arm. So that's where we're at right now as far as the saga and the revealing of the Puzzler. So we'll see y'all here in a minute with our final thoughts.
Stay tuned.
So here we are back with part 2 of the Puzzler, and this guy's name is Crossword. He transforms into a Porsche 930T. The stamp on the back is 1984. So this is the arm, one of the arms that make up the Puzzler. For y'all who have this or who had this type of Gobot before, over the years he becomes a floppy mess. That's just what you have to deal with age and time. His joints ain't as tight as what they once were. To give you some backstory, me and my brother did have this guy when we was kids. When we was oh man, I forget how old we was. But we did have this guy, and I think we had one more part to the Puzzler, but we never had the whole combination of the Puzzler. To give you some backstory, so I remember this guy, having this guy. So therefore, it was no surprise to me once I seen him exactly what to do with him and how to do it. What do you think about him, Colton? And I just hit the light. Anyway, okay. Colton, what do you think about Crossword, the Renegade?
I actually think he looks good for what he is back then and now. For his vehicle mode, it looks great, and his robot mode does also look great too.
I think as far as the Puzzler so far that I remember, I think that the cars were the most spotlights, and them combining into the Puzzler. Now as far as them as separate robot modes, I don't remember a whole lot about having any screen time or even hearing them talk. That just may be me, unless y'all know something that I don't. If y'all ever heard of the Puzzler talk, or the robot saying anything, y'all let me know, because I don't remember him ever talking. I don't think he had that much screen time in Challenge of the Gobots. I could be wrong, but I just don't. Too many moons ago. So anyway, that's just some of my little story about this ongoing saga of forming the Puzzler from 1984. And like I said, his allegiance is the Renegades. The bad guys, along with Sidekill, Crasher, Coptor. This is one of their little ingenious mode deals to make a robot that combines. So anyway, that is enough of Crossword Part 2. Y'all stay tuned for Part 3. It'll be coming here soon, so we'll see y'all then.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.